ago to dedicate my life and dedicate my time to my church, and that's what I do, and I spend all my time doing that. So for me, the greatest joy that I have ever found or I ever find in Scientology is every time I'm able to do something to help somebody else. I see someone else's life get better. I've worked with, just as far as social outreach and helping the community. I've helped people get off drugs. I mean, seeing somebody who has been in the straitjacket of drug addiction come out of it and live a happy life and reunite with their family. I mean, you can't replace that. There's no greater joy. That's something that money can't buy. That nothing can surpass that. To see someone be happy and get their life back together and be reunited with their family and feel happy again and feel that they have a future and feel that they have hope. To be able to do anything to help somebody achieve that, without question, there's no greater joy.
Is there anything else I'd like to say
covered?
I think, yeah, probably. Just on the subject of anonymous, when any organized activity, and particularly a religion, is confronted with a group like Anonymous, which is a hate group, which is a group that engages in terrorist actions against people purely because of their religious beliefs, and does it wearing masks, and does it in engaging in bomb threats, and is under investigation on many levels from federal on down for what they're doing. You do what you need to do to protect yourself, your staff, your parishioners, your churches, and so on and so forth. But you can't focus on it because the church has a huge social mission. I mean, we run the largest non-governmental anti-drug education campaign in the world. Millions of booklets describing the dangers of drugs that we distribute world over. The world's largest human rights education campaign focused on the 30 articles of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights as passed by the United Nations in the mid-40s, after World War II, in the late 40s. You have a huge volunteer minister force, 150,000 volunteer ministers that are trained in disaster response, who are on call 24/7 to respond to disasters anywhere and everywhere. And these kinds of programs and these kinds of things that the church is doing to actively help the community, to reach out, to make difference, to help people, those are the things that the church focuses on. That's what the church is engaged in. That's what we work on. That's what we want to be able to spend our time and attention and effort and energy on. And it is. And as evidenced by the fact that those programs are as large as they are, and the church is expanding to the degree that it is. You deal with the threat, you deal with the attacks, you deal with the hate like any religion has to, but you don't focus on it. You leave it in the hands of law enforcement, you take the necessary precautions, but our effort, our focus, and our energy is absolutely 100% dedicated to helping our communities and forwarding the purpose of Scientology, which is really to have a world without insanity, without war, without criminality, where honest beings have rights and people can rise to greater heights and understand themselves better and understand their own spiritual nature. That's what the church is interested in. That's what we put our focus and attention on.